through the storm's race. We are warriors.
Welcome, travelers, to the Tales of TerraVale. We are but your humble guides to the lands and legends that is the world of TerraVale. A group of adventurers, family, and friends, we explore and interact according to the rules of Pathfinder 2nd Edition role-playing game. So join us as we voyage through the Emerald Gulf, where the misty waves whisper ancient secrets, and the winds carry songs that are long forgotten. Here, there'll be pirates that prowl northern shores, and enchanters that weave spells as old as the deep. And every port holds the promise of new adventures. So chart your course with us, and raise the sails, let the dice fall where they may, for this is the Shadowmar Saga. Alright, last time we were together, you strolled into this large study of the Dark Eyes, in which he wasn't there. You saw Nylan chained up to the chair and tried to get out of the situation, at least try to talk your way through it. But before you were able to make it out, Dark Eyes himself came into the room with a little bit of backup. Came in to see what was happening as everyone was visiting his study. Before anything could happen, Gil tried to calm him, came up to him, and Dark Eyes, with cold demeanor about him, just stabbed Gil in the side and began a combat, bringing up some smoke from the floorboards and creating a hazy atmosphere to take out his intruders amongst his men. But it did not work out for him, because by the end, the heroes were able to thwart him, kill several of his men, eventually was able to get him on the ground, and then Kale finished him with a final blow. You went over, locked the double doors, came to Gil. Gil saw Kale and whispered in his ear one last time that he was finally at peace. So we will begin at that moment. The doors have been locked. There's only a matter of time. Some of the men that were in there battling left the room. So there's only a matter of time before the lair of the Black Cat Boys is raised that Dark Eyes has fallen.
I would like to loot the bodies.
Right off the bat.
I've been waiting.
Right off the bat.
You said I could loot them next time. Loot time.
Yeah, I went into cinematic mode.
That's right. He locked us into a cutscene.
Yeah, I went right before it.
All right. I'm not rushing in case anybody else is looking to loot. I'm just taking my time.
So, doors are locked. You have a moment. There's a couple dead bodies around here. You find on the individual bodies, you will find different bags of gold for them. And on Dark Eye's body, all you find is his dagger, known as the Thistle Blade, and a key.
I would like to specifically just only loot Dark Eyes because I'm after my stuff where he took my stuff.
So you look into on Dark Eyes' person, but he does not carry your bow, your dagger, your Aaron short sword, your buckler. It's not in his pockets.
No bathtub.
You do know that in this room what he referenced last time was the vault. And there is, as you recall, a room where he keeps his treasures.
Did he have gold on him too?
He had a bag of gold, yes.
Okay. Yeah, can you give me one of his bags of gold too? Thanks. Yeah, so he was the only person I cared about looting.
So
but I want
once you grab his dagger, you pick it up, and immediately you feel it begin to vibrate in your hands.
so creepy.
And you hear instantly, almost like if the blade itself began to whisper unknown words to you.
I have blue fire magic now, and this blade is speaking. This blade is speaking to me. I don't know if it's the blade or my magic. Can someone help me?
We can take a look at it.
I'm over there with blue box.
Let's take a look. Let's see if the book has anything about
Okay.
this.
Can I hand it to Regina and?
Can I do an esoteric lore check on it?
Yes, you may, yes. So you pick up the thistle blade. You see the long, slender blade stick out, all the intricate carvings as if it was vines, and the pommel looking like a dark bud of a thistle. And there is some arcane writing on it, and you open up your book and you find some references to this, and you know that this blade, it whispers and it desires combat. It wants action. It wants blood and fighting. It is not itself possessed by a spirit, but the innate blade itself, it just hungers to be used.
Okay.
Yeah, and you definitely can tell it's not necessarily have an evil presence to it, but
It doesn't have any animal, like there's not something to it that's like it would be a creature of some kind.
no,
Okay,
it's
so
just
it doesn't pop up in the old book of
absolutely.
Regina, is it talking to me because of my magic, or is it bad?
So I don't think it's talking at all.
I heard it.
Okay, that might be something else you got going on. Yes, it's not necessarily talking, but it does seem like it has a it definitely wants to be used, for sure. Sometimes I don't know. I guess I've never had something like this. Like, it looks like it has some sort of will and its will is to be used, which is interesting. It's more or less of like a creature, but more of a like a force in itself that just urges to action, that kind of thing.
Maybe I could sell it for a bathtub.
Whoa!
I loot the next
maybe
body.
we don't sell it for the bathtub. Maybe let's. Maybe I can hold on to it. I don't know. Maybe I can
I'm
maybe
keep
see
going.
if there's anything. We'll try it out for a little bit. How about you take this? How about that? Why don't you get yourself a bathtub with this? Does that work?
I'd like to stiffen up with that.
I'll take the other one too.
Where are you gonna go? I think Kale the looter. Is that scale on that guy right now?
Well, that was my friend. That wasn't.
You're looting your friend, I guess. Okay.
No, I'm.
Okay,
talking
you're
to
not
this
looting
close.
your friend?
No.
Okay.
I'll loot his friend.
Okay.
He's having a
Wait,
moment
I'm
here.
having a moment here.
He's over there like crying, and we're like just like what?
Going through the pockets.
That wasn't gills, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, no, nothing with
Okay.
No.
Well, Regina just told Nyland she can't sell this thing for a
we're not-
bathtub,
yeah, we're
so
not
she's
selling
taking
this
all
for a
this.
bathtub. We'll take a look at it and we'll see. We'll take a deeper look at it to see what exactly is going on with this, and then we can maybe find out what we can do with this.
You may hold it for now.
Oh, I may.
Oh, that's very
I may
nice.
hold it?
Wow.
All right, well,
Wow.
you may hold on to that gold for now. Okay. Okay.
I told you it spoke to me. We should sell it.
You
Grits.
Send things money. Really.
just see Grit's kind of like he's in this monstrous form, and he just shrinks back.
Grits, thank you.
Thank you. I don't know if I like that one. That was. Thank you for keeping it.
Tastes like coconut.
Does it whisper to you too?
No, that one does not speak to me. The other one does speak, and we should sell it.
You just want a bathtub.
I do. We
I
must
don't know
find
them.
my weapons as well as my cat.
Bad news there, kiddo. Bad news there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get out and get your cat at the same time. What do you think? I think we're gonna have to, right? So there's a lot of guys between us and them. So you thought this was a lot of fighting? Like, we're gonna have to do some fighting if we're gonna go.
That was a lot of fun.
And get your cat. Yeah. Grace had a lot of fun. Yeah, you did a lot there.
Okay, well then I will heal you if you take me to my friend.
Well, I don't need that.
I would like to go listen to that door that's on the west side there.
All right, so you listen up to the door, and you don't hear anything on the side.
Can I see if it's open? Like locked?
Yeah, you go, and it's unlocked. All right, so you open up the door and look inside, and you see steps that walk up, and it looks like it's going to be a small room on the other side, but it's dark. You probably make out that through the dark, you do see a bed in there, up the stairs, as far as you can see.
Can I yell over to him?
Yeah,
Sure.
you're not
I mean,
too
we
far
made lots
away
of
from
noise,
each
so-
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk over there.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't gotta yell. That's all yelling.
Why?
You can just, he's right
I mean, we
there.
did make a lot of noise. So.
Okay,
He's
well,
right
I'll
there.
come over to Akila. Ugly Tom spoke of a vault. There may be things in this vault. He may have my cat in the vault, as well as all of my jewelry and my weapons and my blue fire.
Well, I do like vaults. The question is the vault maybe upstairs. It's possible. This looks like a bedroom. I don't know if there's gonna be a vault in here. Do you know?
There's
what this vault is
a
at?
door down there as well.
Yeah, no, I see that.
No, all I know is Ugly Tom said there was one.
Well, let's keep looking for the vault. You know what? I'll just step inside to look around, see if there's
I'll go.
anything.
He looks like. Yeah, let's go up. I don't want him to be caught unawares.
In this room that you're in, the shelves are full of all different types of books and tomes of different types. Most of them, it just seems like Dark Eyes like to read.
Oh.
And he just wanted to be known about something. He had a lot of interesting books on spellcraft. And amongst that stuff, you probably find some books of with spells in it as well. But all of that there is more of the mundane stuff. The door off to the side behind the chair that you look up into the bedroom, you probably can infer might be his room. The bed looked better from the dark. I mean, you have dark vision, or at least low light vision. You probably can tell it's better quality than the beds you saw in other places. And the door to the south looks, it's like it's more secure. It is a fortified door.
All right, so whatever we do, we gotta get out of here. So let's do it. Whatever we're doing, do it quick. Like we gotta go. I know Kale's over there dealing with what he's got to deal with, so we'll give him a little more time. But let's look up there. If it ain't nothing in there, we just go.
Let's go up because perhaps there's a window we can crawl out of or something. If it's just a room.
Okay,
It
but
looks
we
like.
can't leave a cat here. She needs this thing. This is super important. so-
Right. Well,
I could
we
yell.
barred the door behind us, and there's so many men between us and the cat. I feel it might be better to perhaps go back around the way we came.
Oh, maybe try to get. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because that room had a staircase that went up. If we could find the door that goes to that staircase,
Right. We could
we're
trace
going
up.
from the top.
Right. Instead of going back through everyone.
But I don't know. I feel like in here there's unknown entities. Like we knew the people in here. Up top, they might have people on rooftops and guarded streets and stuff like that.
Say, let's look.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Stop.
Whatever we do, we gotta go.
Stop speaking for one moment. Did you say you saw my cat?
Yes.
Where did you see my cat?
The cat is in an infirmary where they were trying to poke you with needles. We stopped the lad from poking you with needles. You're welcome. And then we left the cat because it was chained to a wall and was attacking us. Only you, we figured, could talk it down. Now that we have you, we can go back to the cat.
We must go there now.
We're trying to. So the best way to figure out how to get there is to inspect this room.
Then let us go now. What
Well,
are
let's
we
while we're
waiting for?
here, let's check because we need to be thorough. Okay, thorough.
Can I just walk in the room while they're talking?
We have to be thorough. Okay.
You open the door.
Okay, let's go up. I'm going. All right, let's go.
You open the door and go up a few steps to this circular room that seems to be the room that Dark Eyes owned. Up here you see a nicer bed for which you stayed, another bookshelf, and this bookshelf you see a lot of more like spell books on this. He was looking up some magic. He was trying to learn some magic. As well as a small desk which had several different types of bottles of potions and such on it. So you go over to the desk and you see the potions there.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna put them right here for a second.
That's
Oh,
very
I can't
helpful.
grab them. There's something that's gonna happen.
That's a very good set of potions.
And this. Nylan walks over to the desk, sees all the potions laying there, the bottles, different types, unmarked, and begins to go grab them. And Grit steps up. Whoa, 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 whoa! You don't touch just any potion. You can't just grab bottles all willy-nilly.
Why not?
You don't know anything about them.
I had armor made for my cat. and
This is a
these-
delicate art person making.
These bottles will go in my cat's armor and help us.
You don't even know what they do.
That doesn't matter.
No. I am the professional here. I will take care of this. Hold on. Gingerly, gently begins to pick up the bottles, look at them, open them a little bit, smell them. He pulls out this paper, this pad of paper, begins to write stuff down. He drips a little bit on. Okay. And then he takes this one and he picks it up. Oh, I've never seen anything like this before. And this potion that he picking up, anyone around him can see that the contents of this potion is not like any other potion. It is very thick, sludge-like, and pitch black like ink itself. And as he picks it up, he puts it back down. There's something dark, something about that one I don't like. And these were made fresh recently by another alchemist of some sort. I can tell because they only have enough power in them for a little longer before they become innate and no longer usable.
I can take them now, Grits?
What are they, Grits? What are they? What are we talking about? Not the dark one. That's spooky. Okay, what about the other one?
No. Well, there's something life-giving about them. Something that gives vitality to you. It's good. It's the exact opposite of that one. It's dark.
But it's only going to last a little longer?
Only a little bit longer.
What do we think? Bottoms up, I guess?
Instead of me taking them all, Grits, why doesn't everyone take one and I'll take the blue one also?
Oh my goodness. I feel like we should give Grits the dark. I don't know. I don't trust it.
Can I just, while they're chatting, can I grab the fifth one and just pop it?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of me working while they're chatting.
Well, I tried to take everything, but Grits wouldn't let me.
Well, so they're temporary. I feel like they need to be used. That's what he said. You trust these, Grits?
Yeah, well, definitely. Right. Yeah, they're a lot better.
Okay, all right. I'll drink one too.
All right, so
I'll drink it.
All right,
too.
Bottoms up. You guys drink it.
I'll save one for Kale.
All right, appreciate that.
And then all right. So does Grits. As soon as you take that potion and bottom it up, all of a sudden you feel this intense vigor, as if you had a full night's sleep.
So we're all back at full health.
So you just suddenly feel also all this energy. No longer are you fatigued. In fact, you feel as if your health has been completely filled itself. And
is it filled?
With a long night's sleep, your brain is more wired and attent. And all of a sudden, from that recent fight, you start to figure out new things that you're capable of. And because of that potion, you are now able to level up.
All right.
Is that for all of us?
So what the potion is going to do is actually going to give you temporary hit points up to your total max. All right?
Oh, okay. So
for the next 5 hours.
Okay.
All right, so 23.
And then, Regina, can you hand me that one? I'm gonna put it in my.
I don't know I don't know how temporary.
Yeah, you take that, and
can I see that?
There is something about it that as soon as you grab it, you can tell that there is
It's evil?
You just feel this foreboding feeling on the tips of your fingers. Not super strong, but ever so slightly there. Especially when you shake it.
If you won't let me sell the sword, how about we sell this?
This is something that's innately evil and probably has power beyond our comprehension. I don't think we should take it to Rite Aid and see if we could get...
Whatever is a Rite Aid.
Yes, I don't think we should take it to some passerby. Wow, that is so sick. Can I just do a quick Arcana just to see what books on these shelves Kale might want?
Yeah,
they're dirty. I'm not really I know we got to get out of here, but I just want to just.
So you're looking through this.
28.
Nice. So you're looking through this book or through this bookcase, and these are spell tomes. These are spell books that he has gotten in some ways or another that you can tell he's bookmarked and marked and everything. And then one book catches your eye, and it's this dark leather bound book. And as soon as you pull it out and open it, you see that the markings on it, that the writing on it, and the symbols you see, especially from what you've learned from your tome, is that this is written completely in Fomori.
Yeah, we grabbed that second. Well, first, this thing gonna...
With
that check, do I know whether or not if I touch this thing,
you don't feel
gookified?
You don't feel any remorse or evil or whispers like all the other things you've been touching.
Okay, all right. This is a book.
This is just a book. This is just
knowledge situation.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'll take that. Okay, and I'll just grab 2 more random ones.
All right, hey, that's cool.
I'll just go grab them.
You
Just
just
throw them in the bag.
Yeah,
So
that's
just,
good.
All right,
I like
Kale,
it.
I'll give these to Kale, and then just a general, just like look to make sure that there's no like hidden safes or trapdoors.
No, once you look at that stuff, all of his personal effects, there's just notes on the table written out, different things. There's a map that's kind of like crossed out. There's even a map there of the Emerald Gulf, and you can see there's writings and looks like trajectory across the sea.
I take all that.
All right,
I'll take it all and shove it in my bag.
perfect.
There's no like letters there to him, are there?
They're in his bag now.
I just everything that's on there, I just.
There's a lot of writing. Mostly it seemed like it was his notes. Like little, almost like little individual slices of paper that kind of stuck with notes on it. All written out, just different things crossed out. He was in research of something.
Yeah. We can figure it out when we get out of here. Okay. So
I have a question. There's a pillow on his bed, right?
Yes.
Can I pick that up and take it with me?
Okay.
we got a pillow now.
All right. I don't know. You don't. All right. You got the pillow.
Okay.
You can write down the pillow somewhere.
Yeah, you
all right.
remember something. There you go.
That's a bulk of 6, right?
6.
You are now encumbered. No. It's one of those weighted pillows. I don't know. It has a weighted
Like
pillow.
a weighted
So
blanket.
It's for smothering.
It's for
smothering.
smothering.
You're right,
Plus
pillow of
5 smothering.
Pillow. And there's a blanket too, right?
Yeah, but at this point, you don't have a backpack, so you're going to be carrying like this.
A crossbow plus bolts plus a pillow plus blankets.
Can I carry one blanket and a pillow?
I mean, they're pretty thick blankets, very wool blanket. You're going to like, yeah.
So I can only take the pillow.
You could take whatever you want.
I would like to take the blanket.
Absolutely. Right now, your crossbow cannot be equipped because you are holding a pillow and blanket in your arms. You cannot hold anything else in your arms.
We will have to drop those on the dirty ground if we get into any type of fight, which is very likely.
Yeah, and where are you putting
But
this potion?
it already smells, so I'm
So
just
you wanna
gonna
sleep
wash
with
it. I have no pillow. This could be a feather pillow.
I mean, the ship still has beds. Never mind. I'm not having this conversation.
I'm gonna go over with Kale and
Okay.
and Kilo and yeah.
All right. While they're all searching in this, you didn't take that potion yet, technically, because you're still with Kale. But while they're doing all this, you're sitting with, Gil. You're sitting with Gil. What do you do?
I'm going to talk to my familiar, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, the tattoo on my arm, like this astral squid, I'm going to kind of draw it out so it's like actually embodied, floating in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And Kale's just really kind of distraught by everything that's happened in this room before right now. So I'm just gonna kind of talk to the familiar and be like, you tell her. She didn't say I'd have to kill anybody. I never killed a man before. I didn't sign up for this. You tell her to find somebody else. I'll just kind of draw it back into my arm.
It's just kind of like,
yeah.
and as soon as you brought,
I think they can actually speak. It's more of like an empathetic thing.
Yeah.
But
you're
I'll just
speaking out.
I'm
You're
speaking
speaking
to it, yeah. Not expecting to hear back, so I'll just kind of draw it back in and just kind of look at the body for a little bit.
close his eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I did just like slit a guy's throat with a spear, so
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for this. So yeah, we're a little distraught.
Yeah. All right. So as you're doing this, you're kind of just sitting there, not really this between of giving respect to Gil, but also, I mean, you really don't even remember too much about him.
Yeah.
Just this moment, and this is the only this moment of this man who knew you, who's now laid dead at your feet, is just an anchor of what reality is right now to you, and you're just sitting in that realization. And as you sit there, here comes Regina and Kilo behind you.
How you doing, dear boy?
I don't think I would notice you at first. I think I'm just kind of like, not catatonic, but in my own world, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I lightning one guy, stabbed another one, and this dude I know just got stabbed too, so.
So he doesn't hear you.
All right, well,
Yeah,
I'm just
not
gonna
at first.
walk up. I said it, so I'll put my hand on his shoulder.
I'm also in a lot of pain as I remember getting stabbed 4 times.
I'm bringing him over the potion of whatever the hell.
Yeah, as soon as he puts his hand on you, you just go, oh!
I might kind of take a minute and kind of prop myself up on, you know, my pike here and stand up and I guess see them all around. You know.
Yeah, Nyland's over there with a bunch of pillows and blankets.
Can I walk over to him now? Or?
You are walking over there, but Regina's there first.
Oh, okay.
I'll say, I'm so sorry, honey. I know this isn't easy. I know you didn't really remember him much, but it still can't. I know you went through a lot. Rich said, go ahead, take this. You don't look too good, so go ahead and drink that.
All right, that was kind
That'll
of.
top you off. But
I'm
sorry,
catatonic. Take a catatonic.
While I am sorry everything that's happened, unfortunately I don't think we have any more time we can wait yet. We have to go. So.
Are you really okay with this, Regina? You ever killed a man before?
Well,
We were fighting the Fomori, that's one thing, but these were humans.
Well, honey, believe it or not, yes, I was. Back in the day, Richard and I were adventurers. We saved people, and a lot of times saving people requires saving people from other people. And there was a reason that we stopped. If you noticed that when we came in here, I mean, at least I did. I tried everything I could to avoid any conflict. And it does. When something like this happens, it weighs on your soul and it changes you as a person. And I really do wish that we had more time for you to sit and kind of understand and work through this, but we really have to go.
Gritz is blowing his nose. I was beautiful.
Did I make it over there yet?
Yes, you're over there.
All right, now, Natalie, you found the key, right? Is that what you said? You found the key?
I found a key, but first I believe Kale needs to use the pillow to scream into.
Your hand healed the pillow to scream into?
Yeah.
Okay.
It will help you.
I'll just kind of like, I'll just hand it back out.
All right.
Thanks, but I think Regina's right. We should go.
All right, let's. Maybe this door. I don't know. Do you guys remember coming through here? I don't remember seeing a door like this on the other side.
No, this big bolted iron one is a great place to try that key.
That's what I mean. Yes, exactly.
Looks
Try
like a
this,
vault to
maybe
me.
this can get us somewhere.
Can I hand the key to you so you can go around and...
I would like to pull out my gun and just make sure it's loaded and just cock it over.
Okay.
All right, and then walk over, and I would like to put the key into the keyhole,
Mm-hmm. You found a keyhole.
turn it.
Yeah, and it fits nicely, and you're able to turn it, and it gives a nice click.
All right. And then is it just a push open, or do I have to turn something?
No, you could probably push
Wait,
it.
hold on. Can I check it for any traps or anything like that?
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's 14.
Okay. You check around, and you do notice that there is a slight spring, almost a wire, on the corner of the door.
Like a booby trap?
Looks like it leads to something within the wall.
Oh, is this something that? So would I know how
Yeah.
to disarm it? or
Open up
something?
the tome. You switch through, and you find to look towards the corner for any sort of spring or wire, and you do find one, and it says usually it's connected to something that would trigger a bolt flying out of the wall across from it, and that is a simple. You can simply disarm it with a small knife and some quick fingers.
Okay. I'll take the old thistle whistle out. And
Roll a thievery for that one too.
okay, so that's a 23.
All right, you're able to kind of get up there, and it's really tall, so
Chris, honey, give me a boost.
Oh man!
I got it. Yes, okay. Yes, okay. Yep, here we go.
And you're able to disconnect it, and you think that's pretty good.
There we go. That's why I always gotta check.
I knew
these
that was
things.
there.
Secret. I always gotta check for these kind of. With people like this, the thieving types, the sneaky types, I always love sticking crap like that on the walls. Okay. All right, good, honey. You're good.
So I'm going to do what I was going to do, which is I'm going to put my foot against the door and shove it open, and then do that.
All right, you kick open the door. You see that is a large room full of all sorts of items and weapons, and seems to be a vault. No bolt comes flying at you.
I would like
No
to
bolt?
grab the key from the door and push past both of them in search of all of my stuff. So I just want to grab the key and push them out of the way.
You will have to do a strength check against them.
I will do that.
Yeah, so I think it's Regina on Griggs' back, and then Kilo.
Somehow we're going to end up one of those pool things. where
Let's go 8.
Everyone's on their shoulders.
I got an 8 total.
Yeah, you have a 0 for strength.
Yeah, she just dunk. Oh, you trying to get?
She's trying to like get through and like, and she's just like
the pillow and blankets.
Yeah. And kind of like everyone just kind of ends up into this middle of this room. Everyone just kind of pushes through, and you see there are lots of weapons, different type of things. A lot of them are mundane. A lot of them are you might not even recognize or even know to use. But there are some things that you do find. For instance, first thing that Nylan notices when walking in is a nice pile of all of her stuff.
Thank God.
No,
With a
without
note
effects.
that is sticky that says Nyland stuff.
Literally, yeah. Which you also find you see your longbows there with all your arrows. You see your weapons there. You see your book that you got, and you see your jar sitting on top of it with a blue flame flickering inside.
What about my jewelry?
Oh,
You also find your. Where did I put this? Oh.
I told you I had blue fire magic.
Wow,
That's
how
what she
about
was
that? That's wow. That's wild.
I just thought she was crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I thought it was another delusion.
That's also yours. I just can't reach.
Could you tell me more about this?
Tell you more about the what?
Blue fire magic.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I can look in my book.
So is this... We
Yeah.
don't need to like loot or search.
Technically, Nylan probably knows more about it, more than Lindy does. As you're looking through, everyone spends a moment looking through the stuff. We'll do that later. Everyone looks for it, and you do see a couple of things. First, Kale notices that there is a nice pair of robes, probably stolen from some of mage of some sort.
Mine's full of holes now.
Yeah, yes, and a nice hat on top of it, and you find a nice pair of effects.
Okay, looking good, man.
Oh, he's much better.
Love that hat.
Did he change in front of us?
I mean,
I mean,
I got
he's- he has it, he's just holding
I
it.
have things under
She's
the robe.
Oh, okay.
Kale, when you are sad and you put on new clothes, it makes you feel better.
It helps a little bit. Not gonna lie.
You also find a bunch of alchemical stuff, including Kilo finds very quickly a nice smoke pellet that he can use to cause a small smoke distraction, almost in a 5.
I like it.
Yeah. And you find a chest.
Ooh.
Of
Can I
gold.
take that?
Who finds that chest?
I think Kale found it.
Kale found
I
it?
think Kale found it.
Translation: DM feels bad for Kale.
There's enough gold there for everyone to have 55 gold pieces each, or Kale to have a lot of gold.
No, I will split it. I will split it.
Splitting it.
Well,
This
I
man.
mean,
Friend-
All right, everybody's good. You got the stuff. Like I don't know. I feel like we really gotta go.
But
We
while-
spent so much time.
While they're doing all that, how much bulk does a book have?
Oh yeah,
Except for
which
my
reminds
spell
me.
book.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him the extra I'm just gonna give him the books.
Yeah, go ahead.
While
go.
everybody's
Okay.
looking around, hey, I found these in Weirdo's office.
Okay.
This
Weirdo's
really
office.
Feymori clear. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you this, and I
Okay.
just grabbed these two as well. They looked, I don't know, magical. They look like they got some spell stuff in them.
Where'd you find these?
In the dude's office.
Okay. I'm heading to the dude's office.
Also, Kale, you were mourning earlier, so that was your side of the loot.
There's some morning gold for you.
Kilo, thank you for the
Appreciate it, mate.
weapon.
Oh, you're welcome, yeah.
The reason I ask is I have this robe now that gives me 10 extra bolts, so I might just
Oh,
start
10 gold. Oh, yeah.
grabbing.
Okay.
I mean, these are you can say
Yeah.
they're like big tomes too.
Yeah. Yeah, you go through and you find every spell book that you can in that room real quick, and you just start
Yeah,
shoving them
just
into
kinda
your.
Scrap it.
Yeah.
Yeah, scrap
Shoving
it.
it in there. This thing's great.
And guys, we spent a lot of time doing this. I think we really.
Wait. A quick nap.
The cat's life is on the line. Okay, I think we should
Oh, the
really.
cat.
Yes, the cat. The
Forgot
cat's
about
life
that.
is
You
on
forget about the cat a little bit, but maybe we run the boys now.
Wait,
Maybe
hold
we
on a
don't have to
second.
be
Can I
afraid.
wait? Can I declothe? Can I take old Stinky Eye's clothes?
Ew.
I'm sure you look just like him.
How tall is he? Are we about the same size?
He's taller than
He's
you.
taller,
He's definitely
but, like,
taller
barely,
than you.
right?
But
Is he my height?
I mean, I don't know if you're gonna be able to pull his look off.
I'll
you
take
know?
his hat at least. I got this like lame hat. I'll take his.
all right, take his. He's got the nicest of the black caps. You know.
Nice. So now I have the nicest black cat.
All right, Regina, we really must go.
All right, let's go, honeys. All right, so I guess we're gonna try and go. So
So my thought is this: is that if we exit here, we blocked the door with the table, right?
just move the table, yeah.
So if they knew that we did that, if the table's still there, it means that the two gents that left here earlier left and didn't go that way. If the table is moved, they did go that way, which means that there's a lot more people that way waiting for us. So, I imagine we should actually go around the other way.
I mean, that's it. Let's take a look. Let's see what's
Yes,
going on.
let's go see what's happening.
Yeah, so let's go on to the other room.
All right, so you go to this door.
Yeah.
All right, and you roll perception. Whoever wants to listen in.
Oh.
Are you carrying blankets and pillows?
Yes.
You can't get to the door. You're not able to kind of get to it. You got too much stuff. You know.
Every 24.
You're 24.
25.
It's like almost like a
It's
little
been
kid
one
running around in the
day.
blanket, like pretending.
That's
All
what
right.
it
I'm
Okay,
a light
so-
caster elf.
All right, so
I'm
you guys
tall.
listen in, and you hear that there are people talking on the other side of the room. What's going on out there? Well, they locked themselves in there with Dark Eyes. Do you think they're still in there? Do you think Dark Eyes still alive? I don't know. Well, I saw the other two. They just split out of here.
Do you try and pull it out like, oh yes, it's all good. We're going to. He's still in there, but he wants his privacy.
He even give you his hat.
Yeah, he even gave me his hat. That's how much he trusts us.
They know that I was chained, so if I walk
Oh,
out
yeah.
first and I tell them that he let me go, they should believe me.
Darling,
Oh,
quickly give me your little cantrip.
We could chain her up
My
again.
blue fire?
The one with the shield. Just do the spell. The shield.
that's what you did last time.
Oh,
Throw a little shield.
Focus your heart on it.
okay. So I make this it's blade
And I-
encased.
All right, buddy. Do we
Yeah.
try to blade our way out of this, or are we trying to fight our way out of this?
Here's the thing. If we can walk through, I'd prefer to walk through.
So I mean, that's it. Right now, we gotta know: are we trying to lie our way as far as we can, or are we just fighting from here on out?
Lie.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely.
All right, so
I'm not going to lie for long. We're just going to let you
Kilo.
know.
That's what I'm saying. We kind of
Let's
just
try it, but
yes. Okay, all right. Let's go. Me, Kilo. Let's lead the way. All right. So we'll.
Actually, sorry.
Oh, sorry, Kilo, what's up?
If I have my spells back, I can make an illusion of Dark Eyes to walk out with us. Maybe people wouldn't bother.
can you be
It doesn't-
specific with it?
Can
Yeah.
you be specific?
He won't be able to talk, I don't think.
Can
Yeah,
we
he can't
point and
speak.
Stuff? Could we like?
Oh, it could be that.
He didn't say much, anyways.
Okay, that's perfect. All right. So Kilo makes an illusion of dark eyes.
Excellent. And I'd just say we just
We
follow
them.
Dark
Yes,
Eyes
we're just
out.
following
I
them.
didn't.
And we'll just go as far as we can. Can't remember how we got here. We take the left and then
Yes, two.
Just all the way back.
yeah, I think all left turns all the way back until we get to the
Oh,
stairs.
feels good.
As long as the table's not there.
Yeah, well, I
Yes.
mean, we can move the table.
That's true.
Yeah.
So if we get you to the table, Kale, make him stop, because I imagine if he interacts with the table, he'll, I don't know, go through it.
Yeah, we'll,
Maybe he shouldn't interact. We'll open doors.
Yes, like
Before we go further, if you could look in your tome for more information, we
You
may be
can,
able to
according
do
to this,
something.
you
that's-
can
oh my
speak,
goodness, that's such a good
and
idea.
it comes through
When we-
him
when we
in
have
his
some
voice.
time, I will gladly
Yeah.
take a look at this file.
Oh, wow,
Okay.
you're right.
The image can't
We
speak,
don't-
but
I
you
don't
can
wanna
use
die
your
down here.
actions to speak
But what
through
if
the
we could
creature.
shoot this fire
With the
at
spell
What if we could
disguising
shoot
your
this
voice,
fire at
you
them?
will have to roll a deception or performance.
I think we have to take the
Yeah,
risk
that's tough, because
of
I'm
this
not
not
very good
being
at
a weapon we
either
can use right now.
I might try to make it not
Suit
have
yourself.
to talk.
We
That's
kind of
fine.
just gotta go.
But it's good to know that we could do that if need be.
Okay.
So I can speak in his voice, but I have to make deception or performance checks. That's no bueno. That's not going to work. So, as much as possible, let's try and just.
Are the men that are on the ground bleeding out?
Oh,
that
man.
Oh,
all the people that we just looted?
Yeah.
Are they like
they're-
are they like on the corners of those carpets, like flip the carpet over top of them?
I think we just lock the door
Wait,
behind us.
could you
Oh,
turn
we can do
me
that.
into
I didn't
one?
know we
I have
tried-
a
you
plus
can close
10
the door, yeah, yeah.
performance.
Yeah,
Lock
we just
it.
say
I don't have a.
don't go.
that'd be-
I would say you
Disguise
can't
or
lock
something
it from the outside. You'd have to
that would
lock
be
it from the inside.
So we can't just make him appear
Well,
beside
Just
us?
say, hey, Doc, I doesn't want
Yeah,
to.
that's
We'd
what we're
just
gonna
stand
do.
behind.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I can't turn one of us into him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Love it.
All right. Cast your spell.
All right.
Make the constellation of magic while holding your astrolabe, and it first takes the appearance of like celestial entity, but then all this darkness begins to bleed through it before it takes the form of Dark Eyes without a hat, because Regina has his hat.
Kale, would you like this evil potion?
Hang on to it, sure. Is it like cold to the touch or anything? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold.
Cold, and as you touch it, you almost get like a tingle and like this depressing feeling lingers on the outside of your consciousness.
I'll just kind of drop it in my magic sleeve.
Yeah.
Kale, all these
Excuse me.
people telling you that you're evil all the time. You're not gonna like kill us, are you?
It's not the plan, Kilo.
Okay, good. I've known you for a while and I never thought you'd kill me, but lately a lot of people have thought things about you, and I'm just checking in. Just checking in.
Killing people's not for me, I think.
Right.
All right, so who opens what is the lineup?
I
Describe
can open
the
the
line.
door.
Nylan opens the door.
I figured
She
that,
steps
behind her.
out first.
Yeah, I figured that Kilo and Regina would be leading the way as in case talking was needed.
Do you stop Nylan from going to the door?
I'll talk with her. I said, Nylan, honey, you should really let the people good at talking go first. It's when talking's involved. We're going to get your cat. We'll be there soon, but we might. I don't want to. Do you want to die here?
I'm very good at diplomacy. I will not die.
Oh, jeez.
You
All right.
might.
Okay, honey. All right, yeah, go ahead.
All right,
I'll let her go.
all right. She opens the door. The doors open up. These guys are startled. They turn around. And the first thing you see is Nylan open the door. Pillow and blankets of tied to her back that belongs to the Dark Eyes. The doors open up. Nylan's the first there, and they look and they're startled. And they look at her like in confusion. From behind her come out on either side Kilo and Regina, and immediately they're like, "What is going on?" But as soon as they get out of the door, they part and they see Dark Eyes standing there. They're like, what? Oh, Master, what happened in there?
I'll just kind of have him grunt and like tell him to like buzz off, you know. Just like, you know.
All right, I'm gonna have you roll. You're gonna have to do a deception
Can I
check.
help him?
Yes, you may
Yeah,
aid.
we don't need all the help we can
Can
get.
I help too? Can we all help?
You can
We
all.
do a group help.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's even
I
worse.
got 16.
And okay, so you go like this, and they're like, "What does that mean?" I don't know. Don't look at him
That
though.
was pretty clear.
That means that I've been released, obviously. So take me to my cat.
Why would Sir, I'm sorry, sir, but why did you release her? You
Because-
said that you could hold her, that we'll get money from her.
Because he is quite sick of me.
What, is that true?
You
I'll
won't get any money
I'll
from me.
just kind of make him nod and like point his way to, or point towards the door where the cat, you know, like just like open the door, you know, without saying open the door.
Move the table.
I would like to approach the table to start moving it myself, like to show that like this is our command as well. Can I
Help
do that?
Yeah, okay, yeah, you go over, you start, walk right past them, and they're looking, and they're just, you could tell that they're just very uneasy about the thing. Sir, are you sure about all this? I mean, I've never never heard of you letting someone talk for you. You can see that this guy is bewildered. They're both bewildered at this moment. They just don't know how to respond to this person who's very, I'm in control, I'm the only one that talks, and all these other people are talking over him.
Okay.
Can I interrupt and call them and say, "Get over here and help me"? Try to, like,
You can
save
surely
them.
try, yeah.
Hey, you too, over here, help me now.
Roll diplomacy.
Okay, nat 20.
They're just like, yeah, sorry. And they come over and they grab the table next to you, and they stop at you and look at you like, what? But they take the table that you have placed in front of this door, and you move it back into the position that it was in. And then they just kind of stand off to the side, and they're just like,
I would like to walk over, if I can, push the door open and be like, "I'm so sorry, sir, for their insolence."
and at that point, everyone begins to walk through, and they're just like, watch, and they're just, oh, sorry, sir. And they tip their hat at him as you all walk into the kitchen.
By the way, this is how we got to you. Just constantly doing this kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it's working out all right. It's going all right. If it comes down to it, just so you guys know, I can actually do damage with this guy. Like, he
You
can
can?
hurt people.
Yes.
Hurt
Wow.
people?
Yeah.
So he can physically interact
can-
with somebody?
Yeah.
So you can have him like slap somebody or something?
Yeah, he does non-lethal damage.
Let's go.
So, like, my next step was he's punching this guy.
Okay, all right.
You made a person.
I really don't want to talk.
It's like you had a baby. You had a person.
We
Very scary, evil
we
baby.
have
A
a
scary
baby.
evil baby.
The party now
In their
has a
40s.
baby. Okay? We have a child.
How long do
Oh
we
my
get to
God.
keep him?
An adult child.
How long?
Yeah, do we not need the cat anymore? If we
Oh,
Oh,
have-
no. We
Oh,
need the
okay.
cat.
Oh,
We
it
need the
disappears in
cat.
the
It's
midst of
sustained
us.
as long as I keep it going.
I can close the door behind and lock.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay. And I feel like
Those two goons.
we're just moving. We're moving, and like
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
are
we gotta
supposed to
keep
be
moving.
doing this.
Yep.
We're just moving forward, and I guess only stopping if people try to stop us. Well, that
All right,
could be-
so you guys continue to walk. You walk into the kitchen area. The three men that are in there, they're continuing to cook like they were before, and they're just going about their regular business. But then as you walk in, they look at you like, oh, there's these guys again. And then they see Dark Eyes, and they're like, oh, tip their hat to Dark Eyes. Sir.
I would like to start whispering as if I'm talking to Dark Eyes under my breath.
I'll
All right.
make him kind of tip his ear a little bit and maybe nod a little bit.
Okay.
Just to
All
add
right.
more smell to it.
And you guys walk over to the doorway as this is all happening. And then this guy gets up. And he's like swagger. He's like, Dark Eyes, let me tell you, you are the best man. And he just stumbles over and he goes to give him a big hug.
Can I block?
Yeah, we all go to block.
Let him do that.
I've got a pillow and a blanket around me, so I would like to just block.
Or all like, whoa.
Wait, I thought you had it tied.
Yeah, you
I
have it
do.
tied in the back.
Well, but-
How are you gonna smother it?
Hope this isn't
no,
like his
I'm blocking
brother or
him.
So
something.
you're like
We're
turning
"Get
around
rid of him."
with your blanket pack?
You know, like
And
pat
you
his
so he's
shoulder
like
a
trying to come
little
over, and, he's like, and then you step right in front of us. And he gives you a big old hug, and you just smell all the alcohol on him, and other dirt and other smells you're definitely not accustomed to. And he's
You may sit down now.
Well, yo, I tried to talk to Dark Eyes. And you guys, I assume you just let them kind of mingle?
Yeah, we just keep
walking.
Okay.
I'm going to do a backflip away from him.
For real?
I mean,
Just
I guess
because I can.
does that count as a melee strike, him hugging her?
That's true. That's true. I'll allow you to use your reflex
That's what I'm
flip
saying.
thing.
My flip.
All right, so you just do a...
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll an acrobatics.
24.
Nice. So they're all walking past you, and he gives you a hug, and you just kind of like push off and then do a backflip, even with all this stuff on you, and land in a cool hero pose.
That's right.
And he's just like, that was amazing. And at this point, everyone's looking at you doing this, and they don't. You guys just get out of this door, out of this
You're
room.
welcome, friends.
We're home.
Yeah. And then he's just kind of like, Jolly, you're amazing. You're every bit of what I heard. Flying through the air, killing them guards. Oh, I love it. I love your whole thing. And he just kind of stumbles backward and like falls back to his chair. You get down there, everyone kind of goes back their business. And if you notice the other guys, they do seem a little like, what's that? She just did a flip. Wait, wasn't that the girl, the dark eyes? You kind of hear them like talking it through. And you go to the door and you open it up. But before you even reach to it, the door flies open. And there's another guy there. And he's standing there, he's going. And then instantly you recognize this is one of the guys that pieced out of here saying, I'm going, in pain, going toward the infirmary.
Awesome.
And he looks at you and goes, You! Dark Eyes, I saw you die! Thank you, travelers, for watching and joining us on our quest today. If you want to see more adventures by us, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. And remember to toss the dice and let them fall where they may. Until our paths cross again, thank you and have a good night.
So what did the message say?
Help.
Yeah,
Essentially.
I'm on fire.
Does anyone want one of these?
I do not want.
No,
I do
Rob
not
thinks
want
they're
For next
weird.
time, I
Which
might just
side?
walk into
I don't
the
even
house.
know. Which side?
You should.
I don't know. Read the instructions. You're scared. You're turning into an avatar.
I'm afraid that I'm going to go to the doctor and be like, yeah, you guys, you didn't use the rehydrate blotting cloths, did you? Like, what? No. Okay, well, you have skin cancer.
No,
I thought you said you were gonna die by bee.
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Oh,
Okay,
how
that's
you
why
wanna
this
go.
isn't really working.
That was a request. Not,
Yeah.
You're fine.
And now what do I do with
yeah.
this?
You
Stop
throw
being
it
a
out.
It
baby.
looks like a Listerine strip. I want to eat it.
Don't do that. That's going to
You should
taste
go with
like
that. You should
sweat
go with
and
that.
oil.